Yeah, so that was a much better pick, and I wish I'd gone Baylor, but that still would have been a miss. It would have been a better.
Worse. You're going
it would
worse.
have been a better miss than Oklahoma, because Baylor they were more in contention than Oklahoma was.
Okay.
But a loss is a loss, though. But keeping it moving to the Big Ten, Michigan Wolverines. Who are they playing? Purdue Boilermakers. I blanked on it for a second. Michigan's a 16.5-point favorite. How do you see this one going, sir?
It's time, Matt Green. The upset special.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me right now?
Here we go. Jeff Brom. Jeff Brom is 3-0 versus top 3 ranked teams in his career, sir. That man loves a good top 3 upset. It's what he lives for. If it's Ohio State and Michigan with his pretty good to average team, neutral site, dome stadium with that offense, Mr. Jones, they've got a running game now. Michigan feeling great. Blake Corum banged up, gave it their all the week prior. Just know that they're in the playoff no matter what happens here. Purdue, if they win, they're in the Rose Bowl.
They're going to have the home crowd in Lucas Oil?
They are going to have the home crowd in Lucas Oil. It's basically a home game for them.
I think
this
Michigan's
is the
travel.
worst case scenario for Michigan. Like, they would have stomped Iowa because Iowa played with their food and lost to Nebraska on the final week of the season. That's a disaster for the Michigan Wolverines. That's right. Michigan is still 91st in passer rating. Like, we're all in on, like, J.J. McCarthy he turned the corner. No, he didn't. We still have weeks of evidence that J.J. McCarthy is not good. Like, we're not there yet. Like, I don't know why we've done this complete 180. C.J. Stroud is good. Stetson Bennett's good. Hendon Hooker's good. Aiden O'Connell, we've seen it weeks at a time. Like, Aiden O'Connell in this Jeff Brom offense is good. They have a running game now. They have Mr. Devin Mockabee, who's going to set the Purdue single-season freshman record for rushing yards. They are 19th in the country in defensive third down percentage. Michigan is going to get in bad third down plays because Purdue is going to put it on them, Matt Green. They're not this is just all kinds of upset special for me here. I think Michigan goes down outright. This is my upset pick of the weekend. I think Purdue wins. Go Boilermakers.
Oh my goodness. I was
make it 2 Boilermakers.
That guy over there is Seabass. Wow. That was bold. I was not expecting that at all. Were you really just trying to give this thing away, huh? Looking at going back to our preseason predictions, we both had Ohio State winning the conference. I had Ohio State over Wisconsin. You had Ohio State over Minnesota. So, neither of us, a little offers here in the Big Ten. My take, and it's interesting that I thought I was almost going to be bold because I'm going Purdue against the spread because the 2 best pass offenses that Michigan's played this year, Maryland and Ohio State, obviously they pulled away from Ohio State, but I'm not going to act like it was just a blowout win. I mean, that's a 7-point game with 8-9 minutes left in the ball game. Like, it was still a close game for the most part until Michigan's just started busting up big runs on them. Those were by far the 2 teams that gave them the most trouble. And Maryland, both of these teams are the top 2 passing offenses in the Big Ten. Right just behind them should say just ahead of Maryland is Purdue. So this is going to be one of the best passing offenses that Michigan has faced all year. I don't think they necessarily have maybe they have a competent running game. I still think it's not necessarily going to be enough to challenge Michigan, I don't think, but the passing game is what's going to kind of neutralize things. But I see Michigan definitely winning this one, but I think 16.5 is a little high. I think maybe a 28-14 kind of 2 touchdown win or something like that. But give me Michigan a win, but Purdue against the spread. But you're going Purdue outright. Upset special. I love it.
That's what's happening.
Keeping it moving. What do we have left? Is it the ACC?
We got the ACC here.
Clemson and North Carolina. Clemson is coming into this one as a 7.5-point favorite. How do you see this one going?
Another one that I wanted to be bold.